"10% Happier" by Dan Harris. Dan Harris is a television anchor, and he had a minor freak out on the air, which prompted him to pursue a more internally balanced life, and he picked up meditation because of it. This is a pretty good book. Get it in the comments below. Let's go. There's something to eating slowly and really tasting your food, because much too often we're planning out our next bite and not fully enjoying the food that we're chewing right now. You might say, oh, well, who cares? But this carries over into every other aspect of our life. If we eat too fast, then we're going to work too fast. We're going to interact with the people we love too fast. So slow down, really, really enjoy that moment rather than planning what's next. Enjoy what is now, and you'll be much more present and maybe 10% happier. So mindfulness creates space in your head so you can respond rather than react. Because there's that split second of time where there's something happens and then your reaction to it. So you can either react thoughtlessly, or you can respond with thought and with greater clarity. Choiceless awareness, mindfully letting your mind wander. This happens when you're meditating, when you get pretty good at meditating and kind of just like mindfully let your mind wander. You don't really care about all the thoughts popping up. You don't observe them. You just, one pops up, then you focus back on your breath. Another one pops up, focus back on your breath. Very powerful. And we're always waiting for the next pleasant hit of whatever, the next meal, the next vacation, whatever it is. So this goes back to always being a 7. And people's happiness spikes for one thing, and then goes back to a 7. So we're living in this state of, life's pretty great, but it'd be awesome if I can't wait for this vacation. So enjoy the now, like eating slowly, enjoy the now. Meditation benefits a lot: depression, drug addiction, binge eating, smoking, stress, loneliness, ADHD, asthma, psoriasis, irritable bowel syndrome. Meditation can benefit a lot of things. I highly recommend you guys start practice. Brain scans on meditators showed decreased gray matter in the most basic part of our brains, so our lizard brains, and increased gray matter in the newer parts of our brains, the prefrontal cortex, which helps us regulate our primal urges. So telling you guys, meditation is helping us evolve into smarter humans. Compassion meditation studies at the University of Wisconsin. So they saw increased brain activity in regions associated with empathy and understanding. Compassion meditation is when you're meditating and you just simply like wish people well, wish people happiness, love, all that stuff. So people who you know, people you don't know, all of humanity, just wish them well, wish them love, happiness, good life, stuff like that. Absolutely love this quote. Meditation isn't about feeling a certain way. It's about feeling the way you feel. So everyone thinks when they meditate, I have to be calm. I have to, not think at all. I have to have no thoughts. It's not about feeling that way. It's not about feeling a state of bliss or even this. It's just, if you feel crappy that day, it's about really feeling crappy and how does that feel, and really getting in touch with your feelings, no matter what they are that day. And his big question throughout this whole book is how to become calm or a meditator without losing your edge and ambition. So it's the striving versus serenity debate. And his answer, non-attachment to the result. So you just do the best you can and you let go of the result, because ultimately it's uncontrollable. And if you fail, you'll be maximally resilient. So that's it for 10% Happier. Hope this made you 10% smarter or happier. And hope you buy this book. Links in the description, guys. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thanks for tuning into all these book summaries. Keep growing, keep getting smarter. Remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel.
So lifelong learning and reading books is just one part of Sticky Habits University and Discipline 101. Imagine kicking all your bad habits to the curb, and imagine how successful you'd feel after implementing 10 new healthy habits. After enrolling in Discipline 101, my new course, that's how you'll feel every single day. Living like this changed my life. Go check it out.